up, guys? This is your boy Legacy. So it's been a while since I made like a Final Fantasy XIV video, and I apologize for no Final Fantasy XIV gameplay in the background because today we got a read along. We got an interesting comment that was approved by the co-owner of my channel, the moderator of the comments. It was approved, and it was a comment talking about how they feel about Final Fantasy XIV. And I decided to make a video about it because I want people to understand that not everybody likes Final Fantasy XIV. A lot of people have different views of Final Fantasy XIV. And I was also told to make sure that you people not attack this person in the comment section of this video. You will be banned. The co-owner is handing out ban hammers, not removing comments. No, you're getting banned before your comment even makes it to the channel. Just letting you know that right away. So if you have some constructive criticism, that's fine. As long as it ain't got no insults in it, you're fine. I was told to say that. Don't kill the messenger. So let's do this read along here. Final Fantasy XIV is a static railroad that allows no freedom or creative approaches to the game. Static rotations, static mechanics, static story that allows no deviation at all. It's supposed to say deviation. You can't just go wherever you want, whenever you want. You can't make your own character builds. You can't try to use your abilities in a creative way. You need to do this and that at all times, and trying to do things differently is punished by how the game is designed. It's a game for people who'd rather follow a script and be told what to do. No thinking required. Just do as you're told and do not deviate from that, ever. It's a game with bad combat design, weird server delays, annoying animation lock, an overrated story that consists of mostly boring fetch quests, and no freedom at all. Okay, so from a person who isn't a WoW refugee, I came from different MMOs. Yeah, I made a video a long time ago talking about how Final Fantasy XIV is straight up go fetch. And that's something that they tried to change, but I guess it's still a lot of go fetch things still going on. I don't know, man. I'm at endgame. I went through that hell a long time ago and I ain't going back. Alright, let's finish it up here. We got a lot to read here. You just go from point A to point B in a straight line. You can't go to point C, D, E, etc. because they don't exist. I must complete the story. I must do my rotation this way. I must do mechanics that way. And at no point am I ever allowed to change course, direction, or approach. On top of that, there is a complete lack of good PvP. Okay, so let me stop right here. Final Fantasy XIV is not known for PvP at all. PvP is non-existent. Like, I'm not joking about that. PvP is non-existent. I tried to queue into PvP one time because I want to get wolf marks so I can get that hairstyle. Yeah, that shit wouldn't pop. Alright, it wouldn't pop. Anyways, so on top of that, there's a complete lack of good PvP, which means that there's no end game for me at all. If I'd finished the story, I got to the beginning of Shadowbringers, then that would be the end of the game for me. There's nothing I'd like to do after completing the story. Alright, so that was that. We're going to move on to the final part. Okay, here it is. Now this one is talking about the community on Final Fantasy XIV, so grit your teeth for this one, fanboys. This one's gonna sting a little bit. And to make matters worse, the community is absolute trash. Pause. Pause. All the way pause. Hit them brakes. I know what a trash community looks like. I was a part of it. Terra's community is pure trash. Okay? I know what a trash community looks like. Final Fantasy XIV's community is like Care Bears. It's Haven. It's Care Bear Nation. Someone's harassing you, boom, report. They're gone. Okay, let me finish reading this, man. It's a hive mind of Final Fantasy XIV cultists that do not allow any form of criticism. Oh, yeah, that sentence right there. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Criticize the game, and you will get obliterated by the fanboys. Like, they are going to attack this video. They're going to like drop thumbs down on this video just for this. So I already know they do not like criticism of their beloved perfect Final Fantasy XIV game. Okay, if you like WoW, you're an incarnation of pure evil. And if you try to give anyone advice, no matter how polite and respectful you try to give that advice, you risk the chance of getting reported for toxic behavior, which can result in permaban. Fuck this game. Fuck the community. It's all around garbage. Now, I feel like this person probably got banned for toxic behavior. I get the distinct feeling that this person got banned for toxic behavior because maybe they were trying to give somebody some advice and then they took it the wrong way and they hit the report button, and then the moderator looked at the chat log, was like, yeah, bro, you're gone. That's literally what Final Fantasy XIV is, though. Its report system works. I'll say this again. I come from Terra. The report system doesn't work. People say whatever they want. They troll whoever they want. They get away with murder. With murder. Final Fantasy XIV has a report button that actually works. And now Phantasy Star Online 2 is following in Final Fantasy XIV's footsteps. They're getting rid of people with toxic behavior. If you get reported for harassment or you said something that a snowflake didn't like, guess what? That ass is grass, and they are the lawnmower on both games. But the whole World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV feud has been going on for decades, since before I even thought about touching Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know why you guys still feud. I never played World of Warcraft. I've only played Final Fantasy XIV, but I've never played any other Final Fantasy XIV game besides Final Fantasy XIV. So I just don't understand the whole feud between you two. But with a whole bunch of new World of Warcraft people playing Final Fantasy XIV, I hope that mellows things out. I'm from complete different MMOs, so I just don't get that feud. That whole if you like World of Warcraft, you're an incarnation of pure evil. Like, I just don't understand that. I really don't. Cause anybody from Terra is the pure incarnation of evil. Is pure evil. If you find somebody that's playing Final Fantasy XIV and they played Terra most of their lives, then that person you want to avoid at all costs. Cause okay. But yeah, man, this has been an interesting read along here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't attack this person in the comment section. Again, you will be banned. Like, the co-owner is not having it with this one, especially with this video here. And my view about it is, hell, you like what you like, you dislike what you dislike. It is what it is. Like, as of right now, I'm not even subscribed to Final Fantasy XIV right now. I kind of let my subscription lapse. I probably will resubscribe maybe next week. I still got a couple of things to do on there. But like I said, man, you like what you like, you dislike what you dislike.